What's up, everybody? How are you guys? Like, I'm just sitting here looking at the future of laughter, okay? Like,
The future of
the
laughter.
future of laughter. Like, I don't know. I don't see like who's funnier than who. Everybody has equal amount of funny in their bones. Like, okay, who we gonna start with? Well, let's start with Mash since we are celebrating her American citizenship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's American, finally.
Now,
This
Mash,
long
how
journey.
crazy were you to pick up and come to America, the land of the
Yeah.
free, the home of the brave,
Yes.
find a whole new family? Like, what does that feel like?
It feels like a miracle from God. And my wish come true. You have to choose yourself to do that. And I remember even when I went on the one-way ticket, my parents were they thought I was crazy. They wanted me to come back home. Like, what are you doing? And I told my dad, I said, Daddy, it comes at a point when I need to choose myself.
Yes,
And I
absolutely.
have, and you have to know sometimes you have this idea. You have to trust your ideas because you got them from God gave you these ideas. God gave you these gifts. And I felt like I have to do it. I wanted to come to America to make the Americans laugh.
But were they like, Mash, you're really not that funny, huh?
Nobody says that. What are you talking about?
Right.
It's hilarious.
Were your parents saying that? You know, your parents are like, seriously? So that's what we did. So no college, so you could just make everybody laugh.
I actually I went to I did the route to make my parents proud. I went
Oh,
to
so you
college.
tried it that way.
I
Okay.
had a I had a good job. I was doing well for myself. But I was sad. I didn't know why. And
Right.
one day I looked at the sky and I said, Daddy, I don't know how I messed up. Like, I did everything to by what I thought is right, but what you think is right is not always right for you.
Hello.
Because if you have a dream in your heart, that's what's right for you. And
There you
sometimes
go.
when you tell people that dream and it's too young, they don't understand it really. They don't understand what you're talking about. Sometimes
Right.
you just have to go for it. You have to go for it. And I said a prayer. I said, Daddy, I want to make the world laugh. My name, Or, in Hebrew means light. I want to shine my light, make the world laugh, and I want to play with your funniest children. That was my prayer.
Wow, that's crazy. And
And
your
today,
prayer came true, honey.
look at me now with Sid King and Sydney and Nick Cannon, DC Young Fly, 85
Yes.
South Show. The funniest of God's funniest children literally is what, and I said I want to play and look at Wild and Out. It's a show that we play games.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
play too many games. Sydney,
oh, all day.
Sydney, why when I was scrolling through her Instagram, I was like, how did she get Kamala to come to the show? Wait a minute. Kamala, let me get it right. Kamala. Okay, I'm in the spirit of ladies first, CK. That's why I'm just gonna move on to Sydney, okay?
You think?
So you in these improvisations of just you have to have a true talent to look at somebody and just be like, you know what, and get the voice, the mannerisms, and everything, and you nail it every time.
Janelle, let me tell you, that really warms my heart. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to sit there and watch someone. It's not just obviously their voice, but how do they move? How do they wear their clothes? What are their mannerisms? What's their laugh? And then like getting their cadence and their voice. Like it's fun. It's fun to kind of live in someone else's world for a bit.
Right, it absolutely is. So let me ask you, when you guys do the shows, do you guys just get together, have a meeting, and collaborate? Because you can't organize this type of funny. Like real funny cannot be organized. Like real chefs don't measure the ingredients. It's just no way. Like, do you play it by ear? Like, how? What is the master plan? Just give me a little sneak peek of the plan to get ready for a brand new show.
building together, sitting together. If you sit with someone for long enough and y'all are both funny people,
Right.
y'all are going to learn how to be funny together.
Hey, I like that. The chemistry. It's called chemistry.
Chemistry. You build that chemistry. You sit there, you sitting there with Charlie Clips, you sitting there with DC, you sitting there with E-Man, Justina, you sitting there with Beastmo, you sitting there with Jess Hilarious, and you're watching them communicate. You're sitting there with Hitman Holla. Hitman is focused, he's thinking, he's getting ready for his bars. Hitman and Conceited are sitting there and they chopping it up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's how they're able to go back to back with their bars like the way they do. If I'm sitting there with Mash, if I'm sitting there with Big Mac and Santuan, and we're sitting there and we're vibing together, we're gonna figure out. It's not even necessarily a figuring out. It's almost like putting candles together and watching them burn and merge.
Right. He's saying it like they're case studies, like
Oh, because when you do impressions, it's in you to observe people.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that's one thing that I noticed. I was like, yo, okay, let me light my candle and just sit and just merge.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I'll tell you this. It, even when the cameras are off, everybody's talking shit to each other.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, cameras on, let's do it.
It don't stop.
It
It
doesn't.
don't stop. I can wake up in the morning on my way to set, and Justina says, and this is like, look at our match again. Like, say something, roasting.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking shit to each other, and after the episodes, we often get together, listen to music, eat
Cooking,
eat dinner
eating.
together, and talk shit.
That's our favorite pastime, eating.
Oh, shout out to Sydney. Shout out to Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney just had a birthday. Another dude that's on the show. He just had a birthday.
Because
I tell you, we did season 21. He cooked every night.
Are you serious?
Every night in the grill.
And everybody, all
Wow.
the cast is there eating what Sydney's cooking, playing
Yeah.
cards, talking shit. Just it's
Like
like
I'm
it
getting
doesn't
paid for
stop.
this. I am
Yeah.
actually getting a
I
check
think gave them a
for
food
being
budget.
my authentic self.
Yeah.
Like here is in a world, only in the US of A, right, Mash? Where
Yeah.
you can get paid for being your authentic self. Like that's what I love about like the newest generation. Because our parents, my parents back in the day, they would have been looking like, I remember when I got class clown in high school, and my mom was like, really? So that's what I'm sending you to school for? And I'm like, I can be funny. And she was so mad, but she tried to clown shame me. And I was like, whatever. Like,
Clown shame? That's a new one. You tried to clown shame me.
yeah, she
Oh,
did.
I'm stealing that. Oh, what?
Wow.
And I was like, whatever. Like, people don't know talking, being funny. Look, see, King, it's a gift. See, you guys just got me all like, y'all didn't got my juices flowing now.
Yeah. Clown. Oh, what? Hey. I don't care. If I make a video on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, and y'all tell me it ain't funny, don't clown shame me because I'm looking at my truth and I'm doing what I need to do out here in these streets. I got a family.
Right. Hello. Okay,
Yeah.
that's eating very well.
There's no
off of
shame in making
this.
people joyous and laugh,
Yes. And let me tell you, I did Emmanuel's first interview for Sister to Sister magazine on the rooftop of my apartment complex, it had to be 2010.
Wow.
He was young, and he was young and just, figuring it all out. And
Yeah.
he wasn't like, he was funny, but but just not like now. Like now he has evolved, but just
Yeah.
watching the flow of it and everything, it's like, how can you be depressed? How can you be in a bad mood, without that? Let me tell you guys, 6 years ago, when I was going through chemo, I watched Wild and Out, and it was like really healing therapy because I
Wow.
didn't watch anything on television that wasn't funny, and all I wanted to do was to laugh. And
Yes.
You guys, like, you don't know whose life you're changing. You don't know who's about to jump off the ledge, who's about to stab somebody. And you guys just make it all like, okay, you know what? This is what life is about. Because some people, have you ever guys been around somebody and they're just not happy, just never happy, just mad about
Like
everything and
annoyingly
everybody?
unhappy.
Yeah.
What would
But
you do in a situation like that, Cindy? Are you like, you know what, just scared? Or do you try to make them happy?
Yeah, well, actually, there have been times in my life where I'm that person. And what was so great was, yes, to answer your question, yes, I have been around those people, but I also clock myself when I'm getting like that. I'm always focusing on, the negative. But what was so beautiful was a very dark time in my life. Someone was like, "Oh, you should take an improv class." And I was like, "I'm not funny. Like, get away," just like angry and mad and just sad. And I took my first improv class, and it was the most fun and the most joy I'd experienced in such a long time. And I remember when I started taking improv classes, you get a free thing at UCB to go to watch any class you want for free. And I would sit there for hours every day, just watching like the greats that were on the main stage at the time, just hour after hour. They would just like, "You're staying for the next show." I was like, "Yeah, like this is healing. Like I feel happier right now." And then I would get mad if I couldn't go and sit for hours after work and like watch them. And it just became my medicine. I loved sitting there day after day, like watching these people make me laugh. It felt it was better medication than anything. And
Right.
yeah, that's what drives me to just keep going with comedy was the feeling. Yeah.
Because some people just not are not allowed to live in their truth, or they have to live their parents' dream, or the parents right away, as soon as you can hold a baseball bat, if they didn't get to play baseball, now they want you to be the next family baseball star. And you like, this ain't even my dream. Like, that's your dream. You missed it. Like, and some people
Mhm.
are afraid to take control. But what I have to applaud all three of you for is taking control of your life and not worry about what other people think, because I think that's the main thing, is what will other people
Yeah.
think if I just break out silly? Are they gonna think I'm crazy? Are they gonna think this? But you guys are like, it don't matter.
Let them think it.
Yeah.
Let
there
them
you
think
go.
it.
There
You
you
know,
go.
you know,
I love that. Yeah. Let them
eh,
think it. Like, because it's like your life isn't for them. And it's like, what do you want to do? And how do you want to feel? And how do you want to execute that? Is a better pursuit of life than continuing to constantly have worms in your brain of like, how does this person think I should do X, Y, and Z? It'll erode away.
also, when you choose yourself, when you choose God, the way He made you special, not like this guy or that guy or your parents or whoever it is that they are going to have these opinions. God hasn't created in their heart what He has in yours, and only
Right.
you know. And sometimes it takes courage to stand up for yourself, say, "No, this is what I want, and I know it's different, but this is what I believe in, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going." Or in Hebrew means light. In English, it's a choice, this or that. So sometimes it's either choosing yourself or choosing the other, choosing light or choosing the sadness and the darkness. It's about the choice. So when you choose, I'm like, no, I'm gonna choose me. I don't care. I don't care. What you gonna think I'm crazy? My own mama thought I was crazy for a second. And now she is the most proudest mother because I'm mama. You wait, I'm gonna show you. Give me a
Right.
couple years.
Yeah.
Hey, or I'm a invite you. What you doing on Sunday? You want to come preach at my church?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Want to come
Yes.
get a
I would
word?
love to. I would love
And
to.
Oh
I was just like, I
my.
see three motivation speakers right here in front of me, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look,
that might be your little moonlighting job on the side.
I'm saying like we need
Speakers
look,
make
we
a
all
whole
pulling
lot of
up. We
money.
pulling up the seminars.
Hello.
We
When
we
you
gonna
want.
play. Yeah, we gonna play family reunion. We gonna play
Yes.
in the classroom, and then we gonna talk about how people can be motivated.
I
Yeah.
love it. Les Brown gets $50,000 for 1 hour of speaking. That's the starting rate.
Wait, where am I going? Hold on, I'm going.
They
That's the
that's
starting
crazy.
rate. And it's so many people who will pay to feel better. Like Sydney sat there. She didn't care. She was like, yeah, I came in through the cat door and
Yeah.
you have a ticket? No, and I'm not moving.
Yeah. No, I'm truly gonna write down, let them think it. I love how you put that. Like, let them think it,
That's
because
a whole t-shirt.
that's a whole
Right.
t-shirt. Because it's also, it's just
There.
like, I don't have the brain space to worry about what you think of me. I want to cultivate, what do I want to say? How do I want to say it? And then how can I best use that for the show that I'm on that needs me to be me and not someone else? I remember Hitman Holla. I was trying to figure out the whole Let Me Holla game. I was like, I don't care if I'm girls. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just very out of my element. And I was like, okay, I got to be Hitman Holla, Hitman Holla. And it was obviously not working. And I finally just said, like, F it one day. And I was like, I'm just going to be me. And I said something corny or whatever, just very me. If I was to be in this situation, what would I do? And I remember Hitman Holla, he was like on the couch. He was just like, exactly. You can't be me. I'm Hitman Holla. Like, you got to be you. Stop trying to be me. You are never going to be me. And he said it in a funny way, but it was so funny how he's like, duh. We've been waiting for you to be you with that game. And I was like, oh, yeah.
And everybody is so unique. Like, you
Yeah.
just can't bottle up who's funny and make it somebody else. And
Right.
that's why I'm so glad DC, they never locked him into the Chris Tucker. In the beginning, they're like, oh, he's gonna be the next Chris Tucker. And I told him, the first time I see him do comedy, I said, you're gonna do movies. He said he got chill bumps down his arm because he was like, how does she know? And his first thing was a movie. But I just knew that that's what he was. He was a movie star. I knew he was a star. And I see 3 stars right here. I'm very proud of you. And I want you guys to remember this day when I said you 3 start doing motivational speaking on the side. And you gonna make so much money motivating people, starting with these teenagers. The schools will pay you big money to come out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, maybe you
I
know.
just wanna be somebody.
Ask question. Who got me for the show? Who list am I on? Because that wait list don't never work for me. Who got
What
me?
you need a ticket? What you want? You trying to get in there?
I'm just saying.
You gotta come down to
Justin, I don't know, Justin, if he got me or don't got me or what.
We're gonna get you a press pass.
There you go, right there.
Yay.
Press pass.
Press
And
pass.
I want to feature you 3 in the magazine, in Upscale's print magazine, a spotlight feature.
I love it.
So we are in print, and I'm about to start working on the next issue, but I would love to have all 3 of you in the next issue as a spotlight feature. So, and it's available nationwide in stores. So I'm gonna ask Justin about that, and he's gonna get me some images, and we're gonna just go from there.
All right,
We're gonna do
and
it.
then just put the puppy in there too.
I know.
Yeah. We ain't forget about the puppy.
Right. Oh my gosh, she's too much. But I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon.